Seuss channel once again with Doc, aka Gamer Seuss. We're just going to do some general Pax Dei gameplay today. I don't know how long we're going to stream. I just hadn't streamed for a few days, and I don't have a specific topic, so we're just going to do some general stuff around the plot and maybe go get some ore and things like that. As always, my stream is dedicated to Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network. So anytime you support my stream, any money I make from streaming goes to Extra Life. In fact, we just had our first deposit to Extra Life this weekend because I made $40 from Pax Dei streaming content contests, and so I dropped $30 in of that 40 because at least 50% of everything goes into Extra Life. In this case, 75%. So remember to support the channel. I'm going to do a quick sound check, and then we'll get started. So let me click over. Go check 1 2, check 1 2. Go check 1 2, check 1 2. All right, sounds good. All right, and just to remind people, this month is Extra Life Game Day, which means I'm not sure. I got to double check the date. I think it's the 28th, but I got to double check. But I'll be streaming as much as I can that day, and when I'm not actively streaming, I'll probably be rerunning old streams, so that my channel will be going for about 24 hours. I don't know how well I can do as far as energy goes because of my health, but when I'm not actively streaming, I can rerun old streams. I've got them saved to YouTube and such, so I can always do it that way too. We're going to get started now. Let's see. Switch to the game and log in. And it's going to give me an error, of course. If it sits on this screen for too long, it errors out. But then it gets fixed. Just waiting for it to finish loading. And I am monitoring chat via my cell phone, but I may or may not notice you there, so keep that in mind. First thing we're going to do is empty out these charcoal kilns and then see about refilling them. One thing about MMOs like this, they're almost all charcoal simulators. You end up spending a lot of time making charcoal because you need it to smelt metal and do other things in the game. And I'm just going to be doing general crafting and gathering stuff mostly, so you're not going to necessarily see a bunch of super interesting stuff. It's going to be a little grindy, just to warn people. Excuse me. As you can see, my charcoal stores are pretty bare. This isn't normally my wood crate, but I left it here for ease of use. Just the leftover wood that I had. I got 400. here. Put the wood away. What we got here? Flax fiber and animals. We gotta put that away too. I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. Animal hoof. Go there. Flax fiber. Go there. That going. Okay. There we go. Let's get some wood to fill those charcoal kilns. Still nobody in the channel. That's okay. Trying to just do oaks right now. Did that oak get buried? There it is. doing mostly oaks because oaks have a better output of both sapwood and heartwood. And that's what we want. Especially heartwood, because the beech trees a lot of times don't give any heartwood at all, while the oaks give heartwood every time, plus a large amount of sapwood. I forgot to organize there on that one. Not worried about getting deer right now. Let's see here. Doesn't look like there's anybody in chat still. Oh, we have a lurker. Nobody's saying anything in chat, but it does look like we've got 2 people in chat. It's okay. You're welcome to lurk and just watch. I don't always see what you say, so if you wait to say something until I'm not looking, expect it to be a little while before I respond. People moving in and more people in the forest. How we look in here? We got a little bit of room. Absolutely full. Okay. Head to home. Activate my speed boost. could have killed that deer in flight, but no room to keep eating stuff. I mean, I could have skinned him just for the experience, but as always, when I come back from any trip, my first stop is this weapons bench to repair and stuff. My neighbors. And anybody need anything in my mailboxes? Nope. Water I left there. Go out just a little bit more wood. So just do another batch. Those are our warehouses. Our clan's very organized. Not going to worry as much about oak this time. Still going to get oaks, of course, but I don't want to go as far afield this time around. I need more sapwood than I need hardwood this time. Oh, somebody said something. Let's check the chat and see what somebody's saying. Brandon PD. How's it going? I've been looking into this game tonight, so I have a few questions if you don't mind. Go ahead. I also have several videos on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/gamersus, that shows some beginning tips and tricks, getting started, and some basic skill stuff. But if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer for you. I've been playing since early beta, so I'm fairly familiar. Get a little discussion going. For those who don't know, PAX just went into 1.0 release on the 16th of October, so it's still fairly new for most people. I have, and my clan has been playing to various degrees since beta, so we're a little bit more familiar with the game than some. Oh. Check the chat. So, what exactly do you do in this game? Combat, PvE, PvP. Actually, there's a little bit of all of it. I'm mainly a crafter-gatherer. And I'm specifically, my clan's armor smith. So I make the heavy armor for our clan. There's PvE, where we can go out and take on POIs. I'll show you the map. These areas right here are POIs, where there's some humanoids that you can fight, or ghosts. These are ghost areas. There's like a wolf cave right here, things like that. But then also there's the PvP zone, which is through this gate up here. If you go through here, the next level is a full drop, or no, it's a partial drop PvP area, where you can lose your stuff, and anything you don't lose, if you die, it ends up you losing like 40% of its durability for dying in the PvP zone. So yeah, there's both PvE and PvP. Each weapon in the game has 3 different attacks, and I'll show you that too. As you see, I'm wielding a hand spear. The hand spear, I mean, you got the regular attack, which is just that, but then they have 3 special attacks. That is a lunge attack there, an overhand lunge, and then there's a quick jab. And then, of course, I can block with my shield. That's combat in the game. There's different weapons with different attack combinations. A lot of people like the heavy maul or the two-handed battle axe, because they have, among other things, a spinning attack that gets everybody around them. Like I said, I don't engage in PvP myself. I do some PvE content. Kill some boars, some bears, some of the humanoids in the game. I prefer to the player versus environment, not player versus other players myself, but it's in there. There's working on some more content as well. There is a little bit of fast travel. Once an hour, you can fast travel to your own home zone's Petra, which, as you saw in those maps I was showing, this is our home Petra. And once an hour, I can go there for free. And then otherwise, I can go to any Petra on the same map that I have visited before, for grace, which is this currency right here. You get a little bit of grace each day just for logging in. And if you're a premium member, you get a 50% more. And then you can donate gold to get more grace at a progressively higher cost by going into this grace menu here and buying some grace, such as that. Now, you also get once an hour on a separate timer a free teleport to the PvP gate. So if you want to join your friends at PvP or just go to that side of the map, once an hour you get a free portal there too. So it's another thing that facilitates team management. They're working on some more like kind of capture the flag type of or King of the Hill type mechanics for the PvP zone. They haven't incorporated it all yet. Even though the game released on the 16th, there is some more work being done. So, like, there's no real inventory management system yet. You can't, like, sort your inventory. That's why I'm going in between each of my gathers and kind of moving the stuff around so I can keep an eye on what I'm doing. Is there mounts in the game? Not yet. They lowered their priority on mounts. That's why they gave us the other fast travel, I think, first. But there are plans to be mounts eventually. They're just not in the game yet. They were in one of the betas previewed, but we never really actually got to use them. They're still working on getting the mounts to work right with their system, and they feel that other systems in the game are a little bit more important right now, but mounts are planned. It's especially ironic as when you load it into the game, it used to be you heard horses galloping, so you felt kind of disappointed that there was no mounts yet, but they did get rid of that horses galloping sound effect at least, so you're not being teased with no mounts. Like I said, the mounts are planned. Comments here just a second. Okay, so I'm downloading the game right now through Xbox PC Game Pass. Is there anything I need to pay once I get in game? Okay, I'm not sure what all Game Pass includes, but your first month of anything you usually get premium, which means you're going to get more grace, and you get a little bit more experience for now. Uh, that's the main thing. So it's not pay to win, but there is some pay to go a little bit faster, to be a little bit more efficient. There is a subscription, though. Let me go in here. It's right there in the market. And the subscriptions, you can pay for premium every month for $3.99 US. That just gives you the premium. Or you can pay to have it with a plot token. And that allows you to have one plot for a month. Each month you got to pay one token to keep your plot going, or it'll start to decay and it'll go public. And once it decays and goes away, all of the stuff you had on the plot would disappear and go into your redeeming queue, which is in your little mailbox. You can also get 2 tokens or 4 tokens at grades of price. So it's $6.99 for premium plus 1 plot, $8.99, or I'm sorry, $10.99 for premium plus 2 plots, or $18.99 for premium plus 4 plots. Some of the bigger castles and stuff you see are on 4 or more plots. So you get the tokens. There's not currently a way to buy plots outside of the subscription plan, but they're working on something like that too for the people that want to have more than 4 plots without having multiple accounts. As you can see, I've got 2 plot tokens myself. So I can, some of us, when we first logged in as founders, got an extra token as a, like an incentive for having been here through the founders system through alpha and beta, in addition to getting, however many plots we had during alpha and early access. We got tokens for that, but we're not going to get them every month. We just get them for the first month. Then after that, we need to subscribe. So what does having a plot do for you? Well, the plot allows you to build like crafting stations, storage boxes, things like that. Now, if you have a clan, you can of course, use the shared clan resources, and that's an option if you don't want to necessarily have your own crafting stations. However, the plot is helpful too, because a lot of people want to focus on crafting and gathering, and they want to have a lot more. But like you saw with, if you've been watching my stream, we ran by a warehouse area because our clan has a warehouse there. It's the 3 big warehouse buildings for storing stuff that's gathered. So it's not as important for our members to have their own plots, because there's a way for them to still store and share communal resources. Also, at the Petra, the center spot I said you get a free teleport to once an hour, there's some crafting stations, just the basic low-level ones that are free to use by anybody, but they're not all-inclusive crafting stations, and you'll not find any. You'll find one small storage area at each Petra, and you actually get storage at each Petra, so you can go around and actually treat it like a bank box in other games are treated, and you could store there, and you could spend grace, that energy that I prayed for. You could spend grace to expand your storage at a progressively higher cost. But the grace you spend is for each Petra. So if you add 10 slots, it's only going to be at that one Petra. You go to another Petra, you'd have to add the slots again because it'll only have the basic number of slots. Now, an advantage of these Petra slots, however, are that all the characters on the same account share the same shared storage at the Petra, so you can use it to transfer items between your characters on the same account. So that's an advantage too. Let's see. Full up, okay. Yeah. Now let's see, I want to get back to my place. I will show you my plot so you can see, like, this is a plot here that somebody else has. They're just building out the framework, though they don't have any crafting stations in it yet. And you can put down foundations, stairs, walls. As your carpentry level goes up, you get better and better at building the different parts of the plots. So you'll see plots in different levels of development. Like I said, over here, that's part of our warehouses. It's still in the works. Over here, this thatch house right here happens to be our leatherworkers shop. If we go down here, I'm entering our weaponsmith's shop. Got the weapon bench to repair my gathering tools, which are considered weapons. Water wells to collect water, which doesn't cost anything other than having the well itself. Same thing with beehives. They produce honey, like those beehives there. This is my property here from right about the edge of the stairs, because the stairs are actually somebody else's property, and this corner here all the way to this corner over here is my property. There's my forge for blacksmithing and my armorer's workbench, and I've got a little basic weapons bench, the early one. I've got supplies, different chests for storage, and then I've got my charcoal kilns to make charcoal to process my ore. Why I was out there getting wood in the first place. But yeah, the main advantage to having a plot is to have all the different processing and crafting stations, because like when it comes to ore, if you want to get out of the Bronze Age, you have to have a plot, because the stuff at the Petra, you can process bronze, but any ore higher than bronze, so any of the irons, requires a furnace or higher to process. You cannot process the iron just in the forge. You have to have a furnace. But a lot of the early stuff, like coarse linen thread and rawhide, things like that, that could be processed in the different crafts, are available in their basic crafting benches. But once you get past the most basic of the things, you have to have the higher level crafting bench to process. And that's the thing. Let's see. Like the charcoal kilns, I need to make charcoal. You can't make charcoal in any of the other benches. And then this is like my small furnace. And I use this one to make my ore. I don't actually have any raw ore to smelt. Everything that I've done is pretty much finished. And so it's a little bit, that stuff is kind of time gated. By, gathering various things like the charcoal, and then gathering the ore to fill everything. See, that everything's kind of filled up. And if I go up to my carpentry and leather and tailoring section of my place, I could put away my extra wood. Hold on a second. Stop it. There we go. Sorry, my cat was chewing on my cord. And then if I go up to my big furnace, up here in the corner, I was processing a little bit of steel. Because you need the big furnace to process certain things like steel and gold and silver and true glass and pure glass. The smaller furnaces can just do rough glass, and they can process impure iron and iron into iron ingots and wrought iron ingots. But let's see, let's put a little bit of steel away. And then the next thing I should do while I'm out, let's double check, see if there's any more questions. Because then I'm next going to go out and see if I can gather some ore for my smelters. Alright, cool. Dude, thanks for answering my questions. I appreciate it. Hey, no problem. Leave a like, share, follow, notifications. I do other Pax Dei and content for some other games, plus I do other nerdy information. And definitely check out my YouTube channel. It'll give you some basic beginner's tips and everything to get you started and kind of walk you through stuff at the Petra. That'll help you out. And just to let you know, anything that I make at my stream goes to Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network. I give at least half of anything I make to Extra Life. Like I just made $40 through a streamer's content contest for Pax Dei, and I gave 30 of it to Extra Life this weekend. So I actually gave 75% that time. So you can also type in !Extra Life in the channel, and the bot will give you a link directly to my Extra Life campaign if you want to donate directly to Extra Life. It's part of the Children's Miracle Network, which helps children with long-term conditions. I do my streaming to help the charity. Anyway, I'm going to go back to playing the game and gathering. I'll keep an eye out for more questions or comments in the channel. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to go? Okay, I'm going to go down this way. getting busier and busier over here. Always nice to get a good discussion going in channel. I'm out for ore, and specifically I'm out for impure iron ore. I'm not going to bother with tin or copper at this time. If we go over this hill here, there's usually some pretty good stuff. But there's also a lot of competition to get the ore on the respawn, so... keeping a lot of this right now. I am keeping animal hooves though. Ah, didn't mean to pick that up. Hit the wrong button. That's 10. I don't want 10. I'm not taking on PvEs. I guess I could do some PvE content. Let's go ahead and kill this boar first. Go. And what they drop? I don't need daisy extract. I don't need quartz. I did get a little bit of gold. Oh. Gold, and I don't need alfalfa extract. And I could go down and take out some more, but I'm not after those guys, so I just wanted to kind of show. I heard thing. I try to do a little bit of PvE content every day so I can afford to buy more grace. Best way to make gold in the game is to take on the various haven't even gotten any ore yet. What's this? Bone fragments. Don't care about bone fragments right now either. Doesn't look like there's any new chat yet. Beginner level goats. Goats don't give any meat, but they do give wool, which is something that we desperately need. And wool is something I'll end up spending some of my valuable storage space on. A little bit more wool added to my stuff. I'm actually got a full stack now. That's copper. Trouble is, at a glance, a lot of this stuff looks. Now this is gneiss. This is just stone. Gneiss is a type of stone. There we go. Oh, let's get this guy first. Him out of the way. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, sinew. I thought it was suet for a second. It's like, wait a minute, suet only comes from deer. Okay. Now back over here, this is in pure iron. So I'm going to activate another use of the grace. Hit H, then hit C twice to go to the other, and activate a mining grace, increase the amount I get from mining. Okay. Copper. Oh, somebody else talking in the channel. Let's take a look, see what they got to say. Hey, my dude. What's up? It's Lost. I can't quite read that. How you doing? Doing okay. Just playing a little bit of Pax Dei. Just released on the 16th and 1.0, although it's by no means finished. Just doing some gathering. something else being said here. Joshua Maximus, that's it. Don't know why I was having trouble reading that. Yeah, Josh, no problem. My eyesight's not the best. I'm nearly blind. So, going out and gathering ore right now in the game. Now, there's a good chance my game might die. A lot of times it dies when I transfer right here between zones. Oh, didn't die this time. Maybe because I'm streaming, who knows. Getting into the pale here. Let's take another look, see what's being said. Okay, no worries. All right. Yep, just kind of playing. As always, like, subscribe, hit notify, so you can get any new content that I put in. I also put all my stuff up on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and just search for Gamer Seuss, just like the Twitch channel, you'll get my YouTube content, which is just mostly recordings from my Twitch content. I don't want hawthorn, I want iron. And remember, all of my streams are dedicated to Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to donate directly to Extra Life, you can type in !Extra Life in channel, and the bot will give you a link to my Extra Life campaign. Or you can subscribe, and if you're a Prime user, you get one free subscription a month, and that gives me $2.50. I did finally actually donate some to Extra Life this year. I got $40 from a streamer contest, and I put $30 of that to Extra Life. So I more than 50% this time. I actually put 75%. Because I do what I can for the kids. The Children's Miracle Network helps kids with long-term conditions in the hospital, and I like to do my part to help out. I mostly do my streaming for the benefit of the kids. A lot of the stuff that I'm picking up right now is not important to me. It's closed and I didn't want it to. So I'm just mainly trying to get the impure iron. I don't throw out all the sand right away. Wait till I've accumulated a full stack of sand. Okay. Yep. So I have to put on my glasses just to see the phone display. Let's see here, where my fingers situated just right. Don't want copper. Do want more impure iron though. Almost to the point where I can start stacking the deck a little bit. Separate these out a little bit so that it auto drops everything that's not pure iron. a little easier. Oh, what's going on with the channel now? Let's see. Announcement. Donate to my campaign. Oh, yep. Checking out the Extra Life. Topaz is used for jewelry crafting, which right now doesn't have much use in the game. There are some circlets that have a spell attached, but it ends up taking up the same slot as your headgear for armor, so you end up having to make a choice between the circlet or a helmet, which has a spell on it too. So most people just go for the helmet because at least you get armor with the spell, not just the spell. Some more. That's copper, I think, yeah. Let's see that the bot is working properly. Something else in the channel. Just donated to Extra Life. Cool. Did you donate to my campaign? That would have been great. It'll actually show up in my thing. My goal is to make $1,000 for Extra Life every year. Oh, thanks so much. That is greatly appreciated. I actually do this for Extra Life, so I really do appreciate it. I myself have end-stage renal disease. I'm not a kid in the Miracle Network, obviously. I'm 54 years old. But I feel for the kids that have got the same kind of conditions and stuff, especially as a young kid being stuck doing dialysis multiple days a week is hell. And being hospital bound and stuff, it's just a terrible thing. So anything that can help them out is good. Oh, copper, copper, copper. Copper, copper. What is that? Was that copper? Yep, copper, copper. Copper. I'm just about out of the usable. That's 10. Okay, let's go ahead and teleport. Let's see here. What we got here? It's always good to get some more donations to Extra Life. It should show at the top of my stream. In fact, let's take a look while we're at it. Okay. Let's see. I can't really see here. Let's go to here. I can see a little bit better here. And it hasn't updated yet, but that's okay. I can go here and look. Let's see. Extra Life hasn't updated yet, but that's fine. Oh, nice, $30. Excellent. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let's go back to my stream monitor page. It updated to 60. It just may not have updated on the overlay yet. But I did go to the Extra Life website and it did show there. It may just take it a minute to get to the overlay. What did you say now? Let's see. Cool. Yep, anything that can go to the kids, I'm all for. A little bit of laggy here. Must be a lot of people logged into this particular shard. This province. Because it's getting a little bit laggy. I was actually in a different zone there when I was doing, let's see, doing what I was doing before, so. Almost full up. More stacks that need to be filled. That's copper. last stack. May have just run out of impure iron now. There's a little bit left. A little bit more. All done. Let's see. Get away from the boar and then see what you got to say. There we go. Best viewers. Oh, another boar. Let's get the. Kill him. Let's see, what is this? I don't do viewer bots. I don't know if that's what you're advertising or not, but if you're advertising viewer bots, I don't do them. That's what I thought. Let's see. Let's ban. Go ahead and ban that one. There we go. I thought so. Normally they say more than just that, so I wasn't absolutely sure, but I had a feeling. Heading back to my property with this fresh load of ore. Make a stop off at my neighbor's. Repair my pickaxe and my skinning knife. here where I store like my animal hooves. And my wool. Oh, that was the wrong one. There. Go over here and grab. Let's see. process that into wool yarn. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat room. Oh, 3 people in channel. Just Josh talking though. Let's see. Now let's see. Let's look at some of the high-end stuff. I need to bring up my screen magnifier so I can read this. Because as I said, I'm nearly blind. Let's take a look. I need iron sheets and iron studs. And then coarse leather and bronze buckles. Okay. And that's what, easy. Weapons so I don't end up activating stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. Let's put those for now. Some sheets. While it's doing that, I'm going to take a bite of my sandwich. Got me a nice turkey club. Not a whole lot interesting going on. Looks like even Josh left. At least according to the monitor, it says there's only one viewer, and that takes a bot. This part is kind of boring, I understand. Buckles, that's right. Yes, hold on a second. So we forgot to do my finger. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast here, guys. It's been almost 2-hour broadcast, so let's see. As always, thank you for watching. And remember to support Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network.